Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Going to do another special release from Straub Brewing Company from St. Mary's, Pennsylvania, on Route 120. Another great place on Route 120 in Cinnamahoney is The Willows. Oh yeah, definitely check them out when you're up there, as well as Cinnamahoney Tavern on your 120 route. To northwestern Pennsylvania, and that north central is my favorite place in Pennsylvania. And I love Straub's, especially Straub's Amber. Drink it a lot. I just saw they have pounder bottles, cases of pounder bottles. I stopped over at Mid-State Beverage in Williamsport, which is an hour away from me, but I was in the area, so I stopped and I'm like, wow, it's like $24 for a pack of pounders, and I was like, I'm almost interested in grabbing that, but I didn't grab it, but I did see this, so I grabbed this. Just a quick in and out, so if I head that back way again, I want to check it out. I don't know if they move a lot, so I'm not sure how fresh they are, but I think Straub's is great no matter what. So Straub's Amber, so I'll be interested. I prefer them. I usually drink them out of either on draft or out of cans. But hey, what the hell? And that is Straub related. I didn't go off on a tangent on another brewery, so that's still good. Greedy Bear Bock, coming in at 7% alcohol by volume, and I do believe they're the stout that which tastes more like a barley wine. The elk. Was it the elk snort stout? The elk. Oh my God, my brain, But that was like 7% too. It tasted like a great Baltic porter though, with the dark fruit. Yeah, so because I don't know if that was actually made with ale yeast, because they usually do lagers. So and a Baltic porter is a lager. So I think they did kind of lose a golden opportunity to call that a Baltic porter, especially if they did use lager yeast. So next time, totally do that, because that was a banging ass Baltic porter. It was a good stout too, but a really great Baltic porter. Anywho, again, not a different brewing company, same brewing company. I did not get a chance to try their Stella Dunkel. I was really sad because I love Dunkels and I just could not find it. I'm not anywhere near St. Mary's. I'm about like 3.5 hours away from it, so it just couldn't do it. But anyway, there we go. Let's crack it open. I got kittens all over the house, so you might hear some yelling, but that's okay. They're all healthy. I'm healthy. Everybody's healthy. That's good. So the bear, the greedy bear. We definitely have bear around here for sure. It was Ryan when she first kind of was hanging out. We were dating and stuff. She looked out. She goes, "Is that a bear?" I'm like, "Yeah, it happens." Bear out the window, She's like, "Oh my God!" It was funny. But look at that beautiful beer, right there. Beautiful Bock. I know it's a little dark. It's a cloudy, rainy day in PA. Beautiful in the werewolf. It actually looks a lot like werewolf. So that's one of the reasons why I brought the werewolf glass out. So that's cool. Yeah. All right. Good aroma. Definitely got a minerality to it, earthiness. Bit of burnt caramel tonality. Little fall leaf vibe. Definitely you can get a little bit of that fusel kind of ethanol alcohol coming through from that 7%. Smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers. Firm earthiness, firm that copper coin, earthy tonality, minerality. Soft toasted, almost a brown bread crust, and a little bit of a white bread as well. Again, earthy copper coin, a little bit of like a autumnal leaf vibe in that peppery earthiness, which is nice. Drying the palate out a little bit. Again, soft caramel tonality. Definitely got a little bit of a burnt volcanic char of a soft toasted white bread and a little bit of brown bread, which is nice. This comes in a 6-pack, and it really wasn't that expensive either, which is just even better. Affordable, good beer? What? That doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, it does. Straub's. And this is a good beer for 7% Bock. It's not a double Bock. It's just a German style Bock, and for what it is, I think it's really good. Really drying. If you like a sweeter Bock, which they do have, they have ones that are more now double Bocks. Obviously, you want to get into the sweeter realms and stuff. Big ABV, big sweetness, dark fruits, the whole deal. But just a standard Bock, this is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I'm pretty dang impressed. Now, I would like to see if they did an alt beer. Alt beer again. If they ever did the elk stout again, I definitely think that they should kind of like lean towards the Baltic Porter vibe on that style. If they did use ale yeast, then yeah, it's a stout. But if they did use lager yeast on that, definitely Baltic Porter all the way, especially with that dark fruit that came out of it. But I would like to try. I was gonna say I'd like to try their alt beer, a version of their alt beer, but it's Groundhog Alt, and it's really good. I just haven't seen it in a while. I did not get a chance to try their cold IPA. It used to be kittens. Sorry, it used to be called an IPL, and it was just called IPL. It was really good. It used to come out and it came out. Oh, this is almost 15 years ago. This was a while ago. Back when they still made their special dark, which was one of my favorite beers to drink. They came out in a mix pack with their Groundhog Alt. Yep. Rush hour. I hate traffic. So it was their 1872 lager. I think it was 1872, the Groundhog Alt, the Special Dark, and then the IPL. And that was fucking awesome. All those beers were great. So enough Straub talk, I guess. I don't have any Straub glassware. I haven't ever found Straub glassware to buy. So, Straub, I'll tag you in this. Maybe if you have a glassware, I could, shirt, anything. I'm pandering. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you know where the hell I can get Straub glassware at all for my beer reviews, let me know. It's been Paul from PABrewNews. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. It is really good. Cheers. I got 5 more. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes. Hops.